The Home of Dark Butterflies, 2008. Let's start with the emotionally charged drama, The Home of Dark Butterflies, a story about growing up, responsibility, and the unpredictable twists of fate. Here, we meet adult characters who help a young man understand the meaning of love and forgiveness. While this isn't a straightforward romance, the deep emotional connections between the characters explore themes of relationships across ages and the influence of strong female characters on a hero's development. This film is filled with genuine emotions, internal conflicts, and the incredible atmosphere of the Finnish countryside, which seems to reflect the character's state of mind. Addiction, When Nothing is Enough, 2004. This film is a dramatic exploration of human desire when mutual attraction collides with despair and inner demons. It shows how a strong woman and a young man struggle with addiction, family struggles, and attempts to find their place in life. There's no superficial romance here. It's a story of growing up, responsibility, and the realization that love can be both destructive and redemptive. Two Nights to Morning, 2015. The story begins with an unexpected encounter in Vilnius. Caroline, a French woman, is a successful and mature architect, accustomed to a well-structured life. She is older, more experienced, and emotionally reserved. During a business trip, she meets a young Finnish DJ, Jaakko, easygoing, spontaneous, and completely unlike the men she usually associates with. Their acquaintance begins as a casual evening, not intended to continue. But suddenly, due to flight cancellations, they are forced to spend 2 more days together. During this time, not just a liking for each other develops between them, but a deep human connection. Caroline is torn between her responsibilities, her family, her career, and stability. Jaakko, on the other hand, lives in the present and is not afraid of his feelings. The age difference highlights the contrast in their worldviews. She is cautious, he is open. Helene, 2020. This biographical drama about artist Helene Scherfbeck explores not only her artistic journey, but also the emotions she experienced in adulthood. Helene is a talented but reserved woman who has devoted herself for many years to painting and caring for her mother. Her life changes when she meets a young admirer of her art, Einar. He admires her talent, her personality, and her depth. An emotional connection develops between them. For Helene, this is more than just a romance. It's an awakening. For the first time in a long time, she feels desired and alive. But the age difference and differing life expectations gradually make themselves felt. Einar seeks freedom and her own path, while Helene sinks deeper into a feeling that becomes both an inspiration and a challenge for her. The Violin Player, 2018. Corinne is a renowned violinist whose career is derailed by a severe hand injury. Music was her life, and losing the opportunity to play is a real blow. Trying to maintain her connection to her profession, she begins teaching. Among her students is the young, ambitious Antti. He is talented, daring, and self-confident, qualities Corinne once achieved with great difficulty. At first, they are connected only by music, but gradually a complex emotional tension develops between them. Corinne feels both inspired and jealous of his success. Antti, meanwhile, sees her not only as a mentor, but also as a woman. The age difference intensifies the conflict. For her, it's a struggle with her own fears of aging and loss of significance. For him, it's an opportunity to prove his independence. A Man's Job, 2007. The story begins with an economic crisis. The protagonist is a strong and practical woman who becomes the main breadwinner of the family. When her husband loses his job, their relationship begins to crumble. Amid financial difficulties and emotional distance, a younger man enters her life. He offers no stability. He offers attention and the feeling that she is still attractive and desirable. Their relationship develops gradually. At first, it's just conversation, then emotional support. But the deeper she dives into her new feelings, the more difficult it becomes to balance duty and her own desires. The film explores gender roles, self-esteem crises, and how the age gap can be both a blessing and a source of tension. Frozen Land, 2005. This is a dark drama about a chain of events that connects different people. Among the intertwined stories is that of a mature woman experiencing a personal crisis, and a young man who doesn't fully understand his own actions. They meet at a moment when both are on the brink of despair. He seeks quick solutions and lives by impulse. She is tired of disappointments and cold reality. The age difference here becomes less a romantic element than a symbol of the clash of life experience and youthful recklessness. The film shows how one decision can set off a chain reaction of consequences, and how relationships born out of crisis are rarely simple. Miss Farkku-Suomi, 2012. In Miss Farkku-Suomi, the Finnish landscape of the 1970s not only serves as a backdrop, but also reflects the inner worlds of its young and mature characters. The story of a young musician, his ambitions, and his attempts to attract the attention of an older woman create a gentle, comedic romance where age is just one element of the relationship. Aurora, 2019. Aurora is a contemporary romantic drama about a woman who navigates difficult life challenges and finds a connection that changes her view of herself and the world. In a relationship with a younger man, the protagonist learns to accept herself, her mistakes, and embrace new opportunities. Juha, 1999. Closing out the selection is Juha, a classic Finnish film about love, betrayal, and inner conflict. When a simple country woman falls in love with a modern city man, age and social status become secondary to the forces of passion, disillusionment, and the desire to understand oneself. This film shows how love can shake established beliefs and open up new possibilities. That's it. These are the best Finnish films about love, deep feelings, and unusual relationships between older women and younger men. If you enjoyed the selection, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us which film from this list is your favorite. See you in the next video.